Welcome back, everybody. We're up against Spider. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's play a new one. Come on. Okay, we're up against the Stringer from Spain. DF Stringer. Alright, so let's get into the game very quickly. Nimzovich defense declined, William variation. And what's he gonna do with his bishop? Here, here, or here? All have subtle differences. He's gone with neither. That's the option. I would play bishop here, but this move is almost like a guaranteed move. Oh, this pawn is also a bit weak. I don't know. Maybe we got it. We should do that. Create some pressure in different angles, or force. Yeah, c3 should hold it all together. Or even no, no. The stringer got stringed. Okay. So do we dislodge the knight or something else? Maybe we'll take it with the bishop and then simplify and then buckle down the bishop a bit. And it looks pretty okay. Maybe the pawn up here was not accurate. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm content with it either way. Only reason why I say that is because I have a dark squared bishop, and maybe in some sense it would be more principled to keep the pawns on light squares by pushing this pawn also up. So you would have a pawn chain like this, and this bishop could slide in here. But it has other pitfalls, which is that this pawn gets loose, this bishop gets active, and this queen, the normal typical ideas come easily. So that's one of the downsides. Instead, I'm going to try to swindle off this bishop this way, just liquidating my bad bishop for his pretty good bishop. He should have been quicker in stopping it, but maybe he's a little bit annoyed that he lost a pawn so early in the game already, so he's playing a little bit quickly. Yeah. So here we are. What do we do? Maybe castling makes sense. Maybe knight here. Knight here, the idea behind it is to just make it difficult for the bishop to get onto this diagonal. He would love to get here, but now we're in a position to swap him off. We could block up the game. Let's go here. We're threatening to capture 2 pawns. So if we capture this, it's not that it doesn't come without some counterpunch for white, but still. I'm just playing a little bit prophylactic because we know the obvious moves, the obvious ideas. I very much think I should freeze the pawn structure. I also think this queen is pretty good on this diagonal. I'm not so worried about him taking here, but should I be a little bit careful? Maybe I don't want to allow a queen to just start bossing things, do I? Let's go like this, actually. Let's go like this. And now we got to find a good home for the knight. Perhaps here, 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 and here. Or is that too much of a journey? Queen check is the obvious idea. Maybe let's play very, very carefully, very conservatively. He should come in with the rook here, threaten to spike this, and then come in with the queen for a very devastating attack. But he instead chose a different approach about going for it, which I'm not sure I fully grasp. But we're gonna get our queen here. This is not really much of a threat, but we'll have it anyway. This knight, I was thinking of getting him here, but I'm thinking the defense maybe needs a little bit more attention here, just so that things don't slip out of hand all of a sudden. Maybe we should threaten to actually open it up. His queen can also come in from here, which is a very impressive square for the queen. Keep that in mind. Now with things locked up, it should be clear cut that you have to keep your queen active. I mean, like able to defend here. That's important. And yeah, this knight is also an important piece. Just keep things under control. The bishop is already nullified, so that's a good part of the strategic plan. But now we have to actually win the game. And in order to do that, we might have to give up something. So we're giving up a pawn here in pursuit of opening lines. Opening lines, basically. Yeah. And I'm even just going to take that bishop off as well. Come in with the rook check. And we'll just start going pretty hard against the opponent here with the piece activity, which I believe should more than compensate for whatever material deficit I might appear to be having. Got interesting moves with the knight fork there, the rook here, a lot of ideas. I want to play the precise one though. So how do we do it? I think the best one is actually this one. And queen check follow up is not good enough, so let's first take the rook. Come in over here. Yeah. Perhaps we take it off. Simplify the game a little bit, but it's not really a simplified game because you have a bit of a queen scramble. Queen scramble at the end here. I have to pre-move one move just to make sure I have things somewhat under control. And now we win that pawn and the second pawn and go in with the queen check. Then hold these two pawns together. Manage the check storm, which he can try, but not really. And let's come in from here. Make sure we have queen checks like this, like that. How do we handle this really? I'm not sure how to handle it, to be honest. He's gonna have a lot of queen checks on me. Now we're managing to get through. So we can start making the extra pieces. As he wiggled out. Oh, I won by checkmate somehow. Somehow I pre-moved it, but 0.1 seconds left. How about that? Obviously, I didn't do it perfectly, but nonetheless. Okay, stay tuned for the next game.